Hey, what's going on? It's the one and only DeeBaby, the BDE boss, and we rocking with Hustle Harder the long way. Let's get it in.
Okay. We're here with DeeBaby.
You all right?
I want to start off by asking you, where you from?
I'm from Northwest Houston, Texas, out there every day, but you know, man, I lived all over the city, bro. I can't recall one year where I stayed in one spot for the whole 365 days. You know what I'm saying? But I always end up back in the Northwest. That's why I say, Northwest. My Antoine baby, Inwood baby. You know.
Okay. So, what was it like growing up in the Northwest? But you said you've been a little bit everywhere. But
You know, speaking on my situation as far as how I had to do it. You know, my mom is a single mom of three with no fathers for either one of us. So her having to be the man and the woman, you know, the mom and the dad. So, you know, her having to do whatever she had to do to get everybody what we need to stay afloat, to stay above water. The best way I could describe it is, I would say, like, it's like taking a lion out the zoo. You know, where he was raised his whole life, throwing him back in the wild, and you know you got to adapt to something new, something different, something you're not familiar with. But you know we adapt. You know we take over, we take charge, we make it out from where we got to make it out from. You know.
okay. So, what got you started rapping?
Man, my sherm head ass uncle. You know, when I could go to my grandma's house, the times that I was able to go over there, you know, my uncles and all the homeboys and everybody be smoking and in the garage, and you know, I would just go in the garage, and one day they were rapping over a DJ Screw mix. You know, rest in peace to the legend. So I just started rapping, and you know, word for word, just rapping over the mix, and you know, now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Just kept going. You know what I'm saying?
The streets and rap are notoriously connected, and we also see it's hard to balance both. With a lot of rappers either making unfortunate early exits or getting locked up. So, how do you feel about the relationship between the streets and rap?
One's legit and one's not legit. You know, it goes hand to hand. I don't think there's a big difference between the two. You know, on that topic, I could really only speak about how I move. You know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm gonna get what I came to get. I'm gonna get what I came to get, and I'm gonna get out the way. You know, I ain't come to play with nobody. I came to take care of my family at the end of the day. So, you know, I didn't come to prove nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's how I feel about them.
There's been a lot of people comparing you to Kevin Gates. How you feel about that?
Right. I feel legendary. Like, not afraid at all to mention that. I look up to him as a role model. I love his work. You know what I'm saying? It's an honor to be compared in the same category as an artist such as himself, though. You know, if you listen to my music, I feel like it tells stories. You know, I feel like we speak on relatable topics. You know, as far as past, the present, plans of the future, and giving our fans the best description of us through our music in the best way we can. You know, I don't mind the comparisons at all. Though. I don't mind the comparisons, not a bit. You know.
Okay. So, do you feel like it's harder for Mexican rappers to get recognition in the game right now?
I feel like it was. It was harder to get recognition. You know, years ago, I feel like it was frowned upon for us to do what we're doing. But you know, like I said, we adapt. You know, how can I say that? At the same time, we didn't come to take credit for anything that we didn't start. You know, we're not here to take anything away from anybody. We build, you know, just in case nobody noticed these things, yeah, we're good at building, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just better yet, build on to something that was already here and make something bigger and better and greater. together, not segregated. You know what I'm
And saying that,
saying?
Mexican
Excuse
rappers
me.
are getting a lot of spotlight lately, especially in Houston. So do you feel like that's well deserved?
Hispanic artists?
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely, most definitely. That I don't even think that should be a question, but most definitely, I feel like we deserve what we deserve. Like I said, we build. You know what I'm saying? We build. So I think we do deserve that. You know what I'm saying?
What would you say the culture's like in Houston?
I would say united. United as can be. I feel like it's one big family. I feel like we put our heads together. We could take over anything. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love the city I'm from. Houston, motherfucking Texas, ho. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my profanity though. Houston, Texas, I love you for that. You know what I'm saying?
We see a lot of your visuals are done by Half Pint Films. How did you end up linking up with him?
So okay. Look, not to correct you on that, but a lot of my videos are shot by Trillar and KS Jundy. I rarely work with any other videographers, but as far as Half Pints, I use Half Pints as a part of my marketing plan to get my work recognition from different fan base.
Okay.
Um, just to like I would say yeah, like different fan base. Just different people in different cities, and I plan on using more. But really, I'm about to start dropping on my own YouTube page. Now that
Okay.
I built my fan base up a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But as far as Pint good people though, Pint good people.
Your song DND
Right.
has been going up.
Right.
What inspired that song?
So for the ones who listen to it, I would say it's self-explanatory. But for the ones who haven't, I can tell you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I ended up going to jail for unlawful carry of a firearm, possession of marijuana, stolen vehicle. They say the Bentley I was in was stolen, which I had just rented from somebody. I don't know what's happening with that, but they ended up taking me in and they took me downtown. But the whole time I was good. I was thinking, say, man, I just made 50 bands. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling people, say, man, come go grab my money, come bail me out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing no tripping. But the thing is, while I was sitting there waiting to get bailed out, that's when everything was kind of hitting me like, damn, like you can't answer the phone for me like I answered the phone for you when you called me when you were in my situation I'm in now. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no love. You know what I'm saying? I got off my ass. What did you do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how that came about. That's exactly how that came about.
Okay. So, who are some of your favorite producers to work with right now?
Off the top of the head, I can tell you producers I love working with. GMB, I love GMB's work. DJ XO, Finesse, um, Nico Studio. I love Mars Beats, Borsky. Just excuse me, and just so on and so on. Just
Are you signed to a label?
yeah. I'm BDE, Black Diamond Entertainment from the ground up. Yeah.
Okay. So, how did you link up with them?
Okay, so me and my partner, we talked for like 2 years before we actually met up and came in contact with each other and did business together. Just two people with the same end goal. I had a couple people wanted to help me in ways that he wanted to help me, but he was the only one I see that was willing to do the most for me. You know what I'm saying? In a genuine way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we just came together. We've been rocking since. Just taking it where we're taking it as far as we can go with it. That's what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
What music influenced you growing up?
And you already know what I'm gonna say. DJ Screw, Pimp C, Bun, Big Hog. Rest in peace to the legends that I just mentioned. You can't forget Lil Kiki, Slim Thug, Power Out, Chameleon there. And just so on and so on. As far as the music elevated and what we evolved to, just kept going. You know what I'm saying? I just keep shit. Now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm here.
Okay. So we see you done a lot of features with a lot of up and coming Houston artists.
Right.
Do you make it an effort to work with artists from your section?
Right. As far as Houston artists, yeah, it's our love between all of us. I feel, I'm gonna tell you like Fast Lane. I hope we all win. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but love always. But as far as me, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna wait my turn. I'm not in no rush. I'm gonna work for what I want. We just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep working and work with whoever wants to work with me. It's always love though.
Right now, Houston seems to be the hub for music and culture lately.
Right.
So what do you think makes Houston different from other cities?
Well, let me see. I can't speak too much on cities I'm not from and not too familiar with how they live. But as far as Houston, we're gonna come together. We're gonna put our heads together, and like I said, once we do that, we can take over anything. That's why I love the city so much. But I feel like we just use each other to the best of our abilities, and we can take over anything. That's how I feel about Houston. That's why I love Houston so much.
What projects do you have coming up in the future?
Excuse me. Projects I got tapes. I got a tape coming soon. Maybe like a couple months. Called All They See Is D. But that's in a couple months. But until then, I'm just dropping singles, single after singles. I'm doing features with some of the hottest in the city. Just keep working. That's all I can really do right now is keep working. With everything going on right now in the city, it ain't really much you can do. You can't do too much traveling. So just keep working and keep dropping. That's really it.
So how has the pandemic affected you
Man,
as an artist?
The pandemic, as an artist, it ain't really affect me, man. I'm still in motion. I'm still doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't broke yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's hard for a lot of people right now. So, I'm just getting it in, man, as many ways as I can. Because I'm not, I can't have my pockets empty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just working, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
For people who haven't heard of you or heard of your music,
Right.
how can they get in contact with you and hear your music?
My Instagram is official DeeBaby. Official DeeBaby, D, everything together. 2 E's when you put D. You know what I'm saying? Y after baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't put no I. Official DeeBaby, my Instagram. YouTube. Just look up DeeBaby. You can look up official DeeBaby TV is my official page. Or just DeeBaby on YouTube. Simple like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Thank you for sitting down with us, man.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure being here. I'm glad I woke up today to come. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Thank God. You know what I'm saying?
All right.